So this is about what has God done for us as in testimonies, but I'll have a better question. What has he not done for us? From a kid, before I even know what's going on, I'm a child and my hand gets slammed into a door of a car by my parents, and no injury to my hand, and my whole hand got slammed in there, no injury to my hand. Next thing that happened was I was on a dirt lane and my grandfather, he runs and grabs me from an uncharging horse that's getting ready to run me over. And then I'm at my other granddaddy's house and they put me on a donkey or a horse or something and it kicks me off in the air and I land and I don't injure myself. That's another miracle. Fast forward to the military. I'm in the military. I'm jogging with the troops, and I have to use the bathroom, and I don't want to do it in front of people. So I'm thinking it's a small ditch. It's like in the morning time, it's kind of dark. So in my head, I'm gonna jump to the other side of the little short ditch, which turns out to be a gigantic thing where I fall way down into some briars. So I had to. Luckily, it wasn't bigger than it was, and I had to climb back up through the briars and catch back up with the troops and everything like that. Fast forward, country boy that's living in this city, and now I'm wilding out in this city and doing all the sins and stuff like that. I come across this book called A Divine Revelation of Hell. That scared me straight for a while. I started doing all the Jesus stuff and telling everybody about Jesus and all that stuff like that. And then I, backslide back into sin again. And then I see the Prophecy Club on TV like at 4 o'clock in the morning. God woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning while I usually waking up at 1 o'clock because I've been hanging out all night and stuff like that. While I'm waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I see the Prophecy Club on. And they're talking about Freemasonry. And my grandma was an Eastern Star Mason, so I told her that Masonry was bad and all that kind of stuff like that. Fast forward. Prophecy Club got taken off the air, so I had to check them out on the internet and stuff like that. I had a job at the Coast Guard base, got fired from there. My uncle invited me to go live in New Orleans, which is close to Dallas, Texas, and I always told God from watching Stan, I said, that's the man I want to stand with in the last days. And I had even learned Psalm 91 because I saw him talking about Psalm 91, so I learned that. So fast forward. I come from New Orleans. I put everything in my car and everything because I'm a Cowboy fan. And I was like, you know what? I'm going there and I'm hoping God going to let me stay in Dallas. That was my dream city. So I put everything in my car just in case he said yes. I came all the way over to Dallas to their Prophecy Club meeting. The topic was prayer closet, which is teaching you how to have an intimate relationship with God, dancing before God, just doing all these things, making up songs to God, just being real personable with God, building your prayer closet. So I came over to that and everything, and looking for the church because I'm real good with maps, and I'm looking for the church. I'm looking to expect to see this gigantic Prophecy Club church cathedral, and I'm here, and it's a strip mall, and I barely see it. Oh, the sign in the window, it says Prophecy Club. So I went, okay, came in the meeting and everything. It was what I expected. Met a guy named Cody and everything like that in the parking lot. He said, yeah, this is a church too. I was like, oh, this is a church? I was like, all right. So came back that Sunday after hanging out in Dallas and everything, came back that Sunday, came to church, got called out by God, called to the front. First thing, correction, Prophet Leslie. Hey, you listening to that bad music, that Snoop Dogg music and all that stuff. And they didn't know because I had that music turned down when I come up here. They didn't know that. So that was God. I knew that was God. Then he told me everything about my life, and I knew it was him. And called another guy out here, Cody, got both of us, same thing. Hey, the Lord be with you in that car, and that irritates him, that annoys him, listening to that music, that stupid music. So, oh man, he said everything about me. It was all spot on. The Lord was like, if I trust him, he'll take care of me financially. He did all that. The pastor asked one of the brothers if I could be a roommate. He don't know me like street kind of looking guy, like, who's this guy? You're going to let him stay with you? And he did, and then we turned out to be brothers. It was the best decision, and we're still brothers to this day. So all the things that God does, it don't always got to be something major or something big like a miracle and stuff like that. Like an example, I'm at work, and I dropped the coffee pot. It's made out of glass and it didn't break and it bounces. And I said, that's a miracle. And I went and told the coworkers that was a miracle and stuff like that. And The Lord gives me, I'm working at Kroger. I'm just kind of skipping all over the place. I'm trying to get it all in. So I'm working at Kroger. I'm on the aisle. I'm doing the work and stuff. And the boss that I work for now, he asked me to show him where popcorn salt was. I showed it to him. He offered me a job to where I'm at now, making more. And also, he let me rent on the facility so I can walk to work and everything like that. So the miracles are infinite. The things that God does, you just got to pay attention, and it's all the time. It never stops.